Hi Whovian and welcome back to the main channel. Today we're doing a short video because, my opinion, because it's still developing on this subject. To be short, today we're doing another episode of Whovian News. Now, we're just calling this Whovian News due to the fact that A, I don't know what series we're on, and B, I don't think we need series this anymore. There should just be a video title that just appears when there's news. Now, yesterday, they released news of when the new series of Doctor Who is coming out, series 14, which is, are you ready for this? The 11th of May, which I'm not available to watch on broadcast. Now, that is a slight problem for a lot of people. Because Disney Plus is involved, and we want uniformity, what I mean is to broadcast everywhere all at once. That does mean that we do have some sort of dilemma, because time zones are a tricky thing, right? Trust me, they are. They're tricky because it's like, trying to get it airing everywhere, some time zones are going to be sacrificed. And you would think, and you would hope, that Europe, UK included, would be the ones with the better time zone than everywhere else, because it is a British show at the end of the day. But turns out that on the 10th of May, the US will get the new episode at the times that are roughly between 4 PM and 7 PM, right? Readable times. And then for us here on Disney Plus, on BBC iPlayer, we'll get it at midnight in the UK. Now, Ireland, this is the thing, a lot of people from Ireland and Irish people in general are a little bit annoyed because they've not said where and when it's going to air. I thought for many years that the BBC iPlayer was on in Ireland, but it seems it might not be, because they don't say for the UK and Ireland, which is what they say for Netflix. So our Netflix and Irish Netflix are the exact same. Well, with a few tweaks probably. Because there's probably a few more Irish programs that will never make it onto UK television anyway. So that's just sticking on the Irish version of Netflix. Probably slightly different. But who actually knows? Not me. So, my opinion with the whole time zone thing and the whole airing at midnight is that the airing of the iPlayer 2 episodes at midnight, right, on the 11th of May, then you can watch them at the usual time before Eurovision. So, the issue we've got is that A, that all the reviews that people wanted to do, all the American Doctor Who YouTubers and international ones, because it's 9 AM for Sydney, which is slightly better than 6 AM, but a lot of people generally wake up 6 PM as a general rule. Anyways, it's like more of a natural thing for most people waking up 6 AM, unless you were waking up even earlier. Now, midnight, if you, for people like me who want to get a review at the moment they've seen the episode, I want to try and get it out relatively when the rest of them get on. That's not going to happen. Because in my circumstance, I watch it with my family, new episodes with my family. So I might not be able to watch it in the middle of the day on that Saturday, or I might not be able to watch it when it's out on the 11th of May, for definite. I won't be able to watch it because I'm not available that day. But from weeks on, I do think it's sort of double episodes good, theoretically, but it does mean 8 weeks isn't going to happen, right? Because we will only get it now for 6 weeks, because we've got 2 episodes airing, because the Christmas special was already an episode within that series. So I do think that airing it at midnight on the iPlayer does create spoilers, and more people are in spoilers, and less likely for a whole herd of people to get the reviews out all want to be scattered, which is not a bad thing per se, but it does mean that their uniformed press on these things might not be there, and there might not be the high viewership they're after. So, for instance, they might not get like 2.3, like 9 million viewers, because like half the 9 million will have seen it on the iPlayer that morning. So I don't really know how well the strategy works. So I'm intrigued, shall I say, for when the ratings come out, not the iPlayer ratings, because that'll be a whole different ballgame. That might be successful for the BBC, but I'm curious to know what the television ratings are, because I don't know yet which camp I'm on. Am I going to watch it when it's on the iPlayer in the morning and the day, or at midnight, or am I going to wait for it to broadcast live? So I don't really know what camp I'm in yet, but when it gets to it, I'll be able to find out whether or not I am watch it early, review it, or wait for it to broadcast and review it. Because you would think that you could film the review once you've watched it, and then wait for the review to upload when it airs, but everyone else will have uploaded their reviews, and you just want to make sure that all the other Doctor Who YouTubers you're in that herd. It's because that's when people are more likely to watch reviews of the episodes when everyone else is uploading their reviews of the episode. So it's sort of a mindful from a regular fan's point of view. It's, do I say I'm watching at midnight, or do I watch it when it's broadcast, or do I try and avoid spoilers? And from a point of view from a YouTuber like me, you're sort of worried about every angle, whether or not you have to watch it when it at midnight and review it, or wait in the morning or in the day and review it, or watch it when it broadcast and review it. That's a slight dilemma that me and many other YouTubers will be in right now. So, there you have it. That was my opinion on the whole midnight airing. I do think midnight's slightly ridiculous. Someone had mentioned that we could have it like an hour earlier, and that would have been slightly better, but because it just airs on the iPlayer, it does mean that people can just watch it whenever. So it's not really that bad per se, but it is not great if they want to encourage people to watch it the moment it comes out. So if Russell T Davies does one of those videos again where he says you need to watch it the moment it comes out, then that's like, no, that's not going to happen. But otherwise, I do think to avoid spoilers, that's the issue. That's the only issue you've got there, is to try and avoid spoilers. Hopefully, in the first episode, nothing major happens. Like nothing like changing in the world of Doctor Who happens. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.